getting defibrillated.
If he has a pacemaker, he should be feeling a little jolt of something. And if he has a defibrillator that went off, he should have felt what I've been told feels like a big punch in the chest.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
So you didn't feel anything at all?
No, not basically.
Okay.
I was gonna go to the emergency room, but the thing was going off like crazy.
Okay. Is it just a pacemaker, or is it a defibrillator also?
Yes,
And I see a scar. Have you had a bypass?
Yes, a triple bypass.
A triple bypass? Okay. The
Is that his
pacemaker,
alarm going off
that's
now?
his alarm clock going off. That's what
Okay.
it's on. How old are you, babe?
I made 81 Monday.
Well, happy late birthday.
Well, where's the gifts? I mean, ice cream.
I'm here. That's gift enough.
I got a cake that you could jump out of.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in. I mean, everything looks good. Your pacemaker's going. And if you're not having any pain, I mean, that's good with me.
I don't.
But I'm gonna pull all these off real quick. You ready?
Go.
Everything that we can see looks absolutely normal. There's no way for us to tell if something occurred prior to our arrival, but maybe something else is going on. Maybe we're not actually having a cardiac problem today.
Did you hear it?
I think that's your alarm
That's your
clock,
alarm
darling.
clock.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah. That's just your alarm clock.
I ever use the alarm.
Well, the switch in the back got hit. That was the noise you were hearing?
Yeah, that was it there.
Apparently, in all the years that this gentleman has had this alarm clock, he has never actually used his alarm. So he had no idea what it sounded like.
Well, I walk around like this. You can get all
Bless his heart.
So his machine never actually ever went off.
Was having a party.
I mean, we can have a party too.
That's my brother, Kenneth. And Kenny,
How y'all doing, everybody? Thank you
Hello?
for waking me. I was getting up anyway.
Well, I'm sorry we woke you.
No, I get up every night.
What you get up every night for?
Watch TV.
All right.
I look at the women.
There you go.
did I get enough for you this time?
Boy, did you give me
You're
enough?
All right, Mr. RJ. If you have any other problems, which hopefully you won't, just give us a holler.
Would y'all want to do a favor for me?
What you want?
What's that?
Would you take the alarm clock with you?
Ah, I turned it off.
And y'all behave yourself.
You behave yourself.
I'm the best experience y'all ever had.
I'm telling you.
It's calls like this where luckily nothing serious happened, but we still made a difference. And sometimes these are the calls you need.
Remember when I walked in there, he was like, that's what it was doing before. I was like, no, that's the alarm clock.
I'd rather come out 100 times for something like that than to have
Absolutely.
somebody sick. I think he flirted with her, Katie, a little bit more than he flirted with me, but that's okay.
Like I told him, it's always better to be safe than to be sorry.
That's right.
And I will come hang out with him any day.
Oh, I know, he's a character.
I feel like that would be a good time.
Yeah.
City of New Orleans, 911.
We had a couple dine and dash and then punch our delivery driver and knock him out.
And where are the suspects now?
They ran away, I don't know,
Okay,
but
let me
they punched him pretty bad.
All right, where is he now?
He's in the restaurant.
All right, but then in the office to you, okay?
Alpha 3245, you're going to Sushi Restaurant. PD is on scene requesting inside the restaurant for a male that was assaulted, struck in the head.
We're going to assault. Somebody done got bopped in the head.
How a man get hit in the head at a restaurant?
In the sushi restaurant, man. And why people fighting tonight, man? Can't we all just get along?
Something there, dog.
All right, let's see, where we going? Right here.
The same way? All right.
What we got?
Employee got punched in the face, knocked out, hit the ground, and he's got a big welt on his head.
Woo.
Because they didn't want to pay for $63 with the sushi.
Oh, that's not right. Anytime someone is assaulted and receive a blow to the head, it could be a traumatic brain injury. So this is something that not to play with. Joe and I, we need to get him out and assessed as soon as possible. How you feeling?
Yeah, he's got a nice hematoma right here. What's your name? Ming. Ming? Ming, since you got knocked out and lost consciousness, I think we need to take you to the hospital and let them do a quick scan of your head and make sure everything's okay.
From what we can determine, it sounds like the individual was punched and knocked unconscious, and then he fell and hit his head on the ground.
Possible LSC, that's what I go. It's
Possible
unknown,
LSC?
I mean, and he's got a good contusion. Look straight at me, Ming. All right, look straight at me right here. Let me see, like.
He got a big old thing on his head.
Equal and reactive?
I mean, it was reacting.
Equal and reactive. Just like you want them to be.
All right, Mr. May. So he hit you with his fist, right? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember anything?
Yeah.
You know where you're at right now? What's this?
Yeah.
All right, what city?
New Orleans.
Okay.
I mean, see, he's answering everything
He just answered
appropriate.
15, he
but
just
what
don't
I'm-
remember what happened. Now let's put this on your neck.
I just don't like the thing that he doesn't remember. Yeah, he might have a slight concussion. We don't know what's going on. Blood pressure is good, heart rate good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. His vital signs are good, and he's answering all my questions. But we was gonna take him to a level 2 trauma center so they could do a CAT scan of him to see what's going on.
Well, how about that now?
Okay, what happened was what they told me is that you was at work and a guy didn't want to pay his bill and he attacked you. Does that sound familiar? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Okay. All right, everything's gonna be okay.
Well, how about that now?
What happened just now?
I don't remember everything.
No, it's EMS.
You good?
Hey, Doc, look, I got a 50-year-old male that was assaulted. He was hit in the head. He does have a hematoma. Right now, he's answering where he's at, where he's from, but he's just being repetitive. I feel more comfortable if I come to you guys. Would like you to take a look at him.
I'm good with you, Troy.
The change in patient stats, we're gonna reroute to the trauma center.
I want you to see a specialist, all right? This call right now is just not sitting well with me. He's asking the same questions over and over. This may be something more than just a language barrier. The main place he needs to be is to a level 1 trauma center. So we're gonna bring him to university. We wanna do a full examination of your head, do a CAT scan, and that's the best ideal place for you, okay? So we're gonna take care of you, all right, Mr. May? I don't want you to worry about anything.
What's the location of the emergency?
Can I get an ambulance? Somebody tell me at a party. What you doing? Holding her head?
Do not hold her head.
Do not hold her head. Let go of her head. No, they said, don't pick her up. Don't pick her up.
Ma'am, what is going on?
Everybody's screaming and I'm sorry, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am, we have units around to that location, okay?
We're going to what looks like a house party.
Yeah. I don't like that.
For a female having a seizure. A few things that stand out. It's a house party where there can possibly be drugs and alcohol, and so you have to consider that, or the patient may actually have a history of seizures. I can't believe all these crowds.
Okay, with COVID, and you gotta go home to your mama because none of y'all stay by yourself. And y'all going and giving y'all mama and her brothers and sisters and all kind of people COVID, and that's not okay.
Look at all these people. Here we go.
We coming, boo. We coming, boo. Chill out. Yeah.
Okay.
She's still unconscious. Where's she at, boo? She's upstairs. All right. Excuse me.
There's so many unmasked patrons in this party. We make the immediate decision that we're gonna go in, find our patient, and get her to the ambulance. We're gonna initiate care.
Slow it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Come on.
Fly, grab the suction for me.
All right.
Does anybody know her? Fire, can you see who's with her and ask does she have any medical history? Yeah, hold on.
They said she took something, they don't know what.
Now that we're in the ambulance and we don't see a medical alert tag, we can't confirm that the patient has a seizure history. We have to consider the other possibilities, being that we're at a house party. Was the patient exposed to too much alcohol or a drug?
Throw an end title on or someone?
She's breathing.
Damn.
I'm gonna cut this. I really hope she wasn't attached to it.
Ma'am, hey, ma'am. What did she take?
I don't know what she took, but she's not.
She's breathing. She's breathing.
Hospital!
Can you get PD to come shut this down?
For y'all safety, we need to get on out of here, all right? Can we get NOPD out here?
Me and Danny are dispatched to approximately 20-year-old having a seizure at a house party. The crowd is getting out of hand, and OPD needs to come and shut it down now. We don't have time to explain to bystanders every little thing that needs to be done in this moment. We can't just pick up a patient and leave. You have to assess and you have to treat. If you want your friend to live, we need to treat her right now. 136. I'm out of here.
Blood pressure's 140 over 80. Do you mind feeling her head? Just make sure there's no trauma on her head.
Yeah.
And just to confirm, when you went in with the suction, she did have some response to that with you?
Yeah, and she's kind of intermittently opening her eyes, it seems like.
All right.
There is no overwhelming smell of alcohol on the patient, and she's not showing any signs of an opiate overdose. The patient possibly just had a seizure.
Hey, I'm 2 minutes away.
All right.
Here, what's your name?
You're going to a 64-year-old female say she's having rectal bleeding and feeling dizzy. Cold 307 with fire.
Well, that's not good.
No, that's not good at all. What's concerning about this call is that she's dizzy, because that means she could have lost a lot of blood.
Well, rectal bleeding's a thing.
Yeah.
And it can be bad. Oh, she actually does not look good.
We're responding to a call for a female who's experiencing rectal bleeding.
Let's scoot you back a little bit. On 3, 1, 2, there we go.
Please
don't compliment me.
It's gonna go right to his head.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't have no hair.
That's right.
Even though this patient was in the hospital earlier today, she's in a good mood. And while that doesn't mean she's entirely out of the woods yet, it does mean things are looking up.
Oh, you were just at the hospital, huh?
Yes, ma'am. I started this afternoon about 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I started having to go to the bathroom. I got a cramp. Then after that, I got so dizzy and weak, I just fell on the bed. I said, Lord, please don't let me die.
I like hearing any of that.
And you had some rectal bleeding?
Yes.
All right.
Sometimes with GI bleeds, they can stop on their own. But the fact that this woman is calling us now means that her situation has gotten worse.
She's pretty tacky.
I got 110 over 70.
All right, baby. Well, unfortunately, your blood pressure's a little bit lower than we want it to be, so we're going to have to stick you at least once. Just means you probably lost a little bit of blood. Can I see this on? Literally. Literally. Is it usually pretty hard for people to get an IV on you, baby?
Yes, sir.
Is it? Good.
They always had to stick me with a little bitty needle.
Not me. I'm sticking you with a yard dart. You know what a yard dart is?
What the hell is that?
It's a big-ass needle, biggest one we got.
You better not stick me with no damn big needle.
He's gonna.
This dude's got to go. He's mean.
He is mean.
It's a good sign when the patient isn't laughing and joking. It's an even better sign when they give me a hard time.
Yeah, you can scream, just don't move this arm, okay?
Can I punch him?
Yes, you can, but only after he gets that IV or he's got to stick you again.
Oh, no, hell no.
Stick on 3.
Ow!
I'm glad we picked you up.
This is gonna be a great trip.
Her blood pressure's low and her heart rate's a little elevated. That tells me that she's still sick. She might need blood products. She might need surgery. So while we're still having a good time, she needs medical care.
What's your first name, my dear?
Colleen.
Middle name is Talks Too Damn Much.
That's right. Be quiet. Respect your elders.
That's right.
It's great. She is a sweet lady.
9322. All right. He's hitting everything but the lottery. You got any pain meds?
No, I don't take painkillers.
You're 64. What are you waiting for?
For a good-looking man to come along.
Have you met my partner?
I don't care. I just want somebody old who's got lots of money.
Oh, you want to Anna Nicole. All right, I see you.
I'm surprised on the job daily, because people are characters and you're gonna end up laughing throughout the night.
You know what? I want that for you.
When we get to the hospital, they're most likely going to do some scans, draw some labs, and hopefully she will make a full recovery.
She don't have no patience like me.
You could say that again.
City of New Orleans, 911, what is your emergency? I just don't want him around me. I've been begging him all day to get the from around me. He's going through personal problems in his life. I'm scared because the threats that he's making. Have you asked him to leave? I've been asking this man to leave, ma'am, since 9 o'clock this morning. He done bashed his head against the gate and all that. He got a hickey on his head and all that. Does anyone need any medical attention? He might need medical attention. Can y'all please tell the police not to come with the sirens and all that because he gonna run? All right, if it's safe to do so, separate yourself and avoid further contact.
PD unit requesting EMS for a detained subject that slammed his head in the back of the unit and broke the window.
I am headed to a male subject that was in custody with NOPD, and they said he slammed his head against the window hard enough to break it. So automatically in my head, I hear excited delirium. That takes a lot of force, a lot of willpower. That's not just, you know, let me out of this car. Because that's one of those hot button topics around the country right now is those people that die in police custody. I think it's something that needs better training within emergency medicine in the pre-hospital setting is how to recognize excited delirium and how to treat excited delirium to avoid, you know, those spontaneous cardiac arrests that happen. It can be caused by things like, let's say you have a home invasion, somebody breaks into your house. You know, I had a patient like that recently, and her body just literally went into this high alert state. Your body just physiologically freaks the hell out. This guy's is probably because, you know, he got arrested. 6249 on scene. So what window did he hit?
This back window.
Oh! Where's he at? Which side of the car? This side? Okay. Is he still kind of amped up? Hi.
To intentionally hurt yourself by slamming your head against the window is legit. But you should walk into any call judgment-free. Treating someone in custody is no different than treating somebody that is not in custody. If you have a medical complaint, it doesn't matter to me. That's what I'm there for. It's not on me to judge.
What's your name, baby? Okay, but this is the thing. So you're bleeding, you got glass in your face, you got a big old bump on your forehead.
If it's gonna kill me, let it kill me. I'd rather die first thing.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to check you out, okay? So what we'll do is, so he broke that window. Did you see it?
No.
Come see. So when you guys had him, was this like anger or did he seem like an excited delirium?
No, I mean, he was calm. He was a little agitated. He was being arrested. He was calm coming out of the house. And, you know, we were going to search him to put him in the car and he just, but up to that point.
So we're gonna have to take him for sure because he's got obvious injuries.
The most concerning thing that I'm seeing is the hematoma that he has to his head. And knowing how much force it takes to break a window like that, you should be relatively concerned about bleeding on the brain. This guy should definitely get a CT.
They're gonna clean you up, they're gonna bandage you up. That's all they're gonna do, all right?
Can you sit right here?
That's some hard glass, and the fact that you broke it, you put some force behind that, man.
You see how bad I am, then I'm going to jail, and I'm about to miss my daughter's birthday for nothing.
I don't even know why I'm going through all this. This is making sense.
That baby?
Okay. Die of something, man.
It doesn't look to be an excited delirium. His pupils are not dilated, he's not tachycardic, he's not breathing rapidly. This guy is obviously having a really bad day, and he's upset.
All right, my man. Look, we're gonna check your vital signs. We're gonna take a look at the little stuff you have on your head and all of that. We're here for your medical problems.
I have no medical problems.
You do. You slammed your head into a window. So can you tell us what happened? Like why you hit your head on the back of the car?
I don't want to choke you out.
Okay. Can you tell us what year it is? And what month it is?
I don't care what year it is. I don't
Okay.
care what month it is.
All right. We're gonna take you on over to university, okay?
Head injuries for everybody are unique. So him saying, I don't know, I don't care, is that stubbornness or is that the head injury? We don't know. But there's one sure way to find out, and that's a CAT scan.
Can you look up? Put your head back. Here, I'm gonna lay you back some. Relax your head back on the stretcher. Relax. Can you relax your head back? We're trying to help you. We're not the police.
How y'all helping me?
Wait, look, we're here for your medical issue. You got glass all over your face. Your face is all busted up. I'm trying. You want that glass in your eye?
I'm okay with
You want to lose your vision? Don't you have a child? Let me get the glass from by your eye.
I ain't gonna see it anyway.
Let me get this glass from by your eye, please. All right, I'm gonna use this tape. I'm gonna just push it on there. It's gonna pull the glass off. All right? Close your eyes. Put your head back for me. Okay. You look a little zesty somebody.
Right, I am. I'm about to go to
Okay,
jail.
but I didn't do that to you.
All right, so what make you think
I'm here trying to help you.
helping me?
Okay. I'm mad at the wrong people. So we're gonna have to take him. He can't refuse because he's got obvious injuries. But he won't answer any of our questions, so we can't technically say he's alert, you know. He's gonna have to get medically cleared anyway. All right, guys, y'all be careful. 6249. You can show 3249 enrolled with one patient. NOPD is gonna be following them to the hospital, and you can show me clear. I can't even imagine smashing my head against a damn window that hard to break a window like that.
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the knob.
You know, they're not dead. I can work with that.